Test the mic. Okay. Okay, it looks like we are ready. Okay. I know it sounds like there's a cacophony of people kind of just muttering in the background. And that's because we're right outside of the cave where we saved those people on Tuesday. And then I died on Yojimbo, didn't save. So while I was off stream, with Nord's help, I went and got the people out because today actually Nord helped me because I was like, okay, so this is what Yojimbo does. I'm going to need 2 Dark Knights leveled. I already had 1 Dark Knight leveled with Pain. And then I'm going to need an Alchemist leveled with Riku. And then we're gonna try this with Yojimbo with having that. I think if we have 2 Dark Knights and we have an Alchemist, I think we'll be okay. Because we also set it up so that, because I guess you can get poisoned by Yojimbo or something. And so I was like, I didn't know how I was going to do that. And Nord is like, well, let me look at your dresspheres. And so he set it up so that when I change over, I think it's not Yuna. Is it Yuna? Or is it Riku? I don't remember. One of them has the, yeah, it's Riku switches over, gives her poison proof, so she'll be okay. But because we're doing 2 Dark Knights, they don't have to worry about it. So that's my plan. And also, the great thing about Alchemist is just like feel like it's like a stronger healer. So we're gonna do Alchemist. Hey Dale, thank you so much for the stream streak. 60 stream streak. Bada boom. Oops, I didn't mean to hit that. We're not ending. Really. 60 streams. We're done. Way to go, Dale. So, yeah. So last time we did die on Yojimbo, but we came prepared this time. Sometimes my button, I push the wrong button on Stream Deck because I kind of have to reach a little bit further over because of where my Stream Deck is, and so sometimes I push the wrong button. Cassie doing some button mashing, yeah. I mean, the funny thing is I keep saying, man, I want one of the Stream Decks that has even more buttons because I have the original Stream Deck with the let's see, what is. Oh, 15 buttons is the one I have. So it has like 3 rows of 5. And so, but they have an even larger one. But the problem with me having a larger Stream Deck is I would probably be making even more button mashing mistakes. So it might be good to just stick with the Stream Deck that I've got. I don't need more buttons. They sound fun, but I could just see myself hitting the wrong buttons all the time. Is she really ready this? I am, CB. I had because I had to clean up today. I had some cleaning to do. While I was cleaning, Nord helped me level a second Dark Knight on Yuna, and then I went with Riku with Alchemist. So I think I'm prepared. So that way we can keep Riku healing and help the 2 Dark Knights as well. And then also Riku has the dressphere that when she changes, I think she's starting out on Thief, but when she goes from Thief to Alchemist, she gets like poison proof. So we should be okay with that. We've got, actually, let's take a look. Yeah, and then Dark Knights are automatically poison proof. And then we've got, let's look at equip really quick. So we've got Yuna. We put a wall ring on her. And then we put a wall ring on Riku as well, and a wall ring on Pain. This part was actually Nord's idea, because I told him, like, I feel like we should have a white mage so we can use Shell and Protect. And Nord's like, let me see if there's some accessories you can use so you don't have to worry about it, and you can use the Alchemist. Because I was like, I know Alchemist is going to work for this, but I didn't have it leveled, so that's another reason why he was like, just tell me if you want me to level, I'll level an Alchemist for you. I got tired of trying to level the Alchemist on Yuna because for some reason I couldn't get Yuna past 9%. But it looks like Riku got leveled pretty quickly as a alchemist, but I'll go back and work on Yuna as alchemist at some point. But I just kind of got tired of doing that. Yuna's gonna start out on warrior because we want her to get actually. What is it that she has on this high grid so she can swap to the Dark Knight, and then same thing is gonna be for Pain, and then Pain's got a muscle belt just so we can help her like hit a little bit harder while on Dark Knight. And then we have a regen bangle on Riku, which I guess will kind of help. I don't really know, but we have a gold. I guess that we don't really need a gold bracer on Yuna, so. But I do think the gold bracer is better on Yuna when she's doing her other stuff. But for this one, I think we'll do like muscle belt so she can hit hard, like Pain Train as well too. Do we have another muscle belt on here? There it is. Okay. Okay, we do have a muscle belt. Okay, so just think of how many buttons you could accidentally spam with one of the big. Yeah, I know. Yes, we found the right accessories for you. Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off. Yeah. So I think we'll be okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're gonna be fine. Also, we don't have to worry about when we're healing, because we don't have to worry about MP since you lose all your MP after the Zen motto, which that was something too. I was like, I don't know how to do this because we're gonna lose all our MP, so came up with maybe the 2 Dark Knights and the Alchemist. But we're starting out on not the proper ones just because we want to get poison proof on Riku and haste on Yuna and Pain, since because when Yuna and Pain switch over with their grid, they should get haste, which should help with the Dark Knight since it's so slow. I think. I hope. At least that's the plan. Okay. So hopefully all the grinding and everything has worked out. I think it's fine. I think we're good. Yes, continue mission. Rescue the tourists who didn't make it out of the cave. So we already did this, so y'all don't have to watch. Oh, also, by the way, because I didn't do our usual intro. Today is stream number 908. We're on episode 8 of Final Fantasy X-2. We are prepared, I think, for Yojimbo this time. I hope. So Nord told me that, actually go over here. Nord told me that we like most people don't do this fight this early, and I did not know that. But I'm gonna do it anyways.
Please tell me, why is this happening?
Nervous.
It's been a while.
Death Knight. Alchemist. Death Knight. I'm actually nervous, y'all, so I might not be talking. Yojimbo saved the day. Last game. This is how he gets paid back for it. Did you say he saved the day? Oh. Almost hit just a regular attack. That's not... I'm nervous. So hopefully I can get through these, like, menus. Like, my heart is pounding. Stash Mega Potion. Or is it... That's not right. Is it? That's right. Okay. Why am I so nervous? Like, we don't attack the puppy because it's a puppy. Because I'm not a horror person. I'm so nervous. I gotta pay attention. This is making me miss like turn based from 10. Oh. Gotta pay attention. It's a cute dog. Okay, here goes the motto. I hate this part. Oh. Yeah, I didn't think that would go off at the right time, to be honest. Oh, we did it! We couldn't get him before the Zen motto, which I was kind of hoping, but we did it. I kind of have to pee after this. Like, nervous pee.
Someone might answer.
What about that chest that was back there?
We can't thank you enough for your help. I promise we won't be doing business here anymore.
Woohoo! You're thinking of the loot first. I'm so proud of you. Oh, I guess I'm supposed to press A. Nice. Recovery brace. You scored the Tetra Master. I guess I have to go back down to go get the chest back there. Hopefully they don't make me have to fight him again. Okay, y'all, I have to take a really quick bio break. I guess I was really nervous. I'll be right back. Let me save it too. Nord's telling me that recovery bracer generates regen. Okay. Okay, we'll be right back, y'all. Nord's laughing because I was on his PC at one point today, and he's like, "How did you turn this on?" And I'm like, "I have no idea. I must have accidentally turned it on." Okay, y'all. I have no idea, Nord. Must have accidentally pushed something. That's my guess. I didn't do it intentionally. It's just you have like 2 different windows open, and each window has like 70 tabs open. So, you know, I was probably trying to figure something out. I don't know. Okay, let's talk to the 2 and then see about going back down to the Conlands and see if we can't grab that chest. I don't know if there's anything worthwhile in that chest, but I just sworn I heard something moving at the bottom of that hole. There's gonna be another boss, isn't there? I had heard a long time ago when I started this game that there is like a shadow Yojimbo. I thought the one we beat was Shadow Yojimbo. I don't know. Please, nothing's gonna hear her from way down there. That seems like it's a clue to go down there. Did I change everything out like we had before? Yeah, so I can do the swap in case there is something down there. Okay, let's do it just in case, y'all, because I'm concerned we're gonna go down there and it's gonna be bad news bears. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm concerned about. Okay. So, I guess Dark Knight really is overpowered. Also, Alchemist, very overpowered because we didn't use, like, MP to heal. Yeah, and they're big heals, pretty frequent. Where was I going? Conlands. Okay, Conlands. God in prison, let's join in the fun. I don't want to do the tourist stuff. I think that might be the mini games I didn't want to play. And then Clasco settled down at last. About time to want to go check in on Usher. Is he in here? Okay, before we do that, let's go check on that Yojimbo. hole. Hopefully it's wrong way here. Also, let's turn... What is going on? It's not letting me, like... There we go. I was gonna say, it's not letting me turn the frequency off for now. Because we just want to go run and see if that chest is still there. Okay, friends, so I was trying to figure some stuff out about what we're, like, with scheduling, like how my next games are going to, how, like, which games exactly we're going to be doing. Hey, there's a chest over there. It hasn't been opened, so we're going to go over there first. Because I was reading that, like, maybe during, the Summer Games Fest or whatever, we might hear something about, like, the 3rd remake on Final Fantasy VII. And I kind of want to, like, play Crisis Core and the other 2 remakes, and then, like, leading up into the 3rd game, hopefully. But they're not 100% certain. People aren't really certain of when it's going to come out. Like, some people are saying, I don't know, early 2027, they're thinking, for the Final Fantasy VII 30th anniversary, but nobody really actually knows. So we'll see, but we're going to go ahead and go do the Chrono Trigger and Chrono Cross. Well, after this game, it's actually going to be Tales of Symphonia, and then we're going to do Chrono Trigger and Chrono Cross. I'm also going to do Radical Dreamers, which is like a text-based game, which is like, it's supposed to only take a few hours to do. We're going to do that as well. And then after that, we're going to do another Tales game. Well, the plan is a Tales game. And then after that, because I think it's June 5th is when the Summer Games is, but depending on what they say, like, I'll have to figure it out. Like, if they say that they are going to do early 2027, I think we'll automatically go into the Final Fantasy VII remade games. We'll just go straight into them, so that way hopefully I can get, like, Crisis Core and those 2 games done before the year is out, is kind of my thinking. If I have a little extra time too, we'll get into the original Final Fantasy VII, because I still have those those weapons, Emerald and Ruby weapons, waiting for me as well too. So we might get into that. I might do some grinding on stream or whatever, if I have time. But if they say it's gonna be like if summer 2027 or later, then I think what we'll do is we'll go into Kingdom Hearts, and we'll do as much of Kingdom Hearts as we can before we hop into Final Fantasy VII. Maybe we'll do like Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, and then we'll hop into Final Fantasy VII sometime after like Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. We'll see. We're kind of playing it by ear, because I don't really know when. Let's try to talk to this running person, because I don't really know when all that's going to happen, to be honest, and I'm kind of wondering when the 3rd Final Fantasy VII is going to be out. Hey, let me talk to you. Let me talk to you. I can't get this person. There. No, every day you talk about a Yojimbo hole. What? Or not every day you talk about a Yojimbo. Yeah, I was like, what? Every day I do? That's you. Know. That's me. That's what I'm known for. Back when I was in Crusaders, we used to train in this gorge. Okay. Well, I guess she's trading in this gorge. Okay, this music sounds very... I am afraid. Oh, hey, there's a sphere here. Is that a sphere? Or not? I can't tell. Is that a sphere? But can I pick it up? Can I pick this up or not? Is there supposed to be a sphere here? Oh, there is more spheres over here. Or sphere-looking things. Yeah, I can't pick those up. Okay. I was sitting here thinking it's gotta be a sphere. Okay, we're doing this for you, Riku. I'm trying to interact with the hole that she said she thinks there's still something in here. Well, it doesn't seem to be doing anything, so... Okay, then I guess we're not going to worry about it for now. Maybe it's going to be there for another chapter. That's my guess anyways. Did you see what the item was? I didn't even pay attention. I just looted. With the star thingy. It was a starburst.
One.
It was a starburst.
Not even as much as
One
you get from that.
starburst. If somebody just gave me one starburst, when you go trick or treating as a kid, I'd be so mad. So we'll see. I guess, yeah. Depending on what's happening with the Final Fantasy 3rd remake, we'll either go straight into the Final Fantasy remake games and we'll focus on that, or we'll do like Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. So we'll see. It actually took me a little while to decide if we were going to be going into Kingdom Hearts, because I couldn't decide if I wanted to do Kingdom Hearts or Octopath Traveler beforehand, but we decided on Kingdom Hearts. Because it is something that I have like been wanting to do for a while now. Not that Octopath Traveler hasn't been, but I think I've been talking about Kingdom Hearts for way longer. Is he in here? Here he is. All you have to do is catch the chocobos. I'll handle the rest, Lady Yuna. Okay, we gotta... When you catch one, I'll have it brought here so you won't have to worry about a thing. Oh, and did you know that once you've caught a chocobo, you can send it out to search for items? Well, for now, just take this. Chocobos love this stuff. Geishal greens. Lasco gave you a bunch of them. One whiff of this and chocobos calm right down. How do we use this? Once a chocobo is alone in battle, just give it some of those Geishal greens. That chocobo will be as good as yours. Giving a chocobo those greens while fiends are still around will calm it for a little while. Oh, these might also come in handy. Please take some, lady. Pasco gave you a bunch of Poshna greens. Well, what is that for? Come back again later and it has some more greens for you. So do Poshna greens help? I don't know. Drop by now and then, okay? Go to the help menu to learn more about Poshna greens and raising your chocobo. Okay. Raise chocobo. Oh gosh, so they have all of this stuff. Okay. We just have to catch chocobos for now, right? No chocobos to raise. Okay, so this is not like a tutorial. Okay. Help. Raising chocobos. Poshna greens in Final Fantasy. Poshna greens in Final Fantasy X2 are a type of nutrient greens used for raising and training. Okay, chocobos. Their maximum speed and stamina during the Chocobo Ranch side quest in Conlands. Okay. Okay, so let's just look at this really quickly. Chocobos are captured during battle. You can send chocobos you've captured to search for items throughout Spira. They might run away though. You can help a chocobo and raise its level by feeding it greens. A chocobo's level determines the item it can find. Capturing chocobos. Give chocobos yummy geishel greens to keep them calm while you fight off nearby fiends. Once the chocobo is by itself, give it more geishel greens to capture it. Sending chocobos out to look for items is called dispatching. The items a chocobo finds change according to its level. Chocobos are divided into two groups. Chocobo runners, ready for dispatch. Chocobo reserves, on standby. Chocobos will return to the ranch on their own after a little while, unless they run away, so be sure to check in and see how they're doing. Nature and compatibility. Each chocobo is either timid, normal, or bold in nature. Depending on its nature, a chocobo will be more or less suited to certain areas. Recovery and advancement. Recovery. Searching for items is tiring work, so chocobos often return home disheartened. Okay, use Pashna greens to restore that lost heart. Advancement. Raising a chocobo's level requires nutritive greens. Silkus greens, Mimet greens, Pashna greens also used to restore heart. As a chocobo's level changes, so will the type of greens needed to advance to the next level. Runaway chocobos. Chocobos that have been dispatched sometimes run away. Chocobos are more likely to fly the coop when their heart is low, or they are dispatched to locations they find disagreeable. How do you know, though? Stocking greens. Costco restocks greens for you on a regular basis. If your inventory is full, Costco will hold the surplus greens until you need them. You can choose the ratio of nutritive greens you want Costco to give you. For example, if there were 10 nutritive greens available, you could choose 60% Pashna greens and 40% Mimet greens. Okay. Costco restock greens is what I heard. Costco restock greens. That's funny. Actually, can we find probably not out and probably not in here, right? So let's go ahead and turn this on. See if we can't run into some scenes with the chocobos. I guess I could go to different areas up in different areas and I don't have to like find them here, right? Because they didn't say we had to find them here. Did I, right? This is one of the good spots, Nord, you're right. So let's just kind of run around. Actually, let's do like frequent encounters. I'm just scared of what I'll run into here because I've had a hard time out here before. But we have 2 death knights. Should be okay, right? Oh yeah, it's right. We don't have death knights right now. I forgot. I was like, we have Death Knight. Oh, yeah, that's right. I had them prepared because I didn't know if I'll run into Yojimbo a second time or not. Oh, God. You're right, Nord. Greens. Sorry. I was just killing things. Now I have to just remember not to kill. Just focus on killing things because that's the mindset I kind of had gotten into. How do I find the greens? Is he in here? Okay. Greens, please. I have all these things. Okay.
Sleep in the darkness. This had better be worth it.
I gotta give them more greens, I think. Oh. Yeah, I shouldn't do... Well, that's why I said, Nord. I was focused on killing. I didn't mean to be focused on killing.
No problem.
Okay. I know, no AoE. Oh, sorry. Let's go back to warrior for you. I just like having her as a warrior. There's like no real reason for me to have overkill of 2 Dark Knights, I feel like. You know what I'm saying? I feel like maybe it's overkill. I don't know. The Dark Knight is kind of slow. So we gotta find another chocobo. I thought there was chocobo footprints out here, but I don't see any. There are. No chocobo, so I can AoE right now. Although it really is overkill. I don't even think I need to do it. I love Yuna's pose as a Dark Knight. It's very cute. Are these chocobo footprints out here? No. Just seeing things. I think I'm just seeing things. Wanting to see.
Here comes the hurt.
Oh, here we go. It's way down here, isn't it? I forgot. Chocobo. We gotta give it another one. Come on, greens. You caught a chocobo. Okay. Happy chocobo. Do you see how it like dances side to side? Oh, that's cute. Okay, maybe it was worth catching a chocobo just to see it be happy. How many chocobos were we supposed to catch? Do you remember? Was it just one? I just got an achievement for catching one, so.
I'm on a roll.
I love how like CB was like, don't AoE. I'm like, yeah, I know. I know. I just force of habit because of the darkness. I see darkness, I must do. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Maybe we'll save really. Oh, hey, Shinra's here too. Once this consphere is installed, I think I'll try out the games myself. You go ahead. I'm not doing the games. Unless Nord wants to do the game. Oh, there's a tiny chocobo here. Head over to class. Oh, okay. So we can take a ride back to Clasco. Do it. What he says. Okay, so it's nothing new. Maybe I was just supposed to get one? I don't remember. I don't remember what. For sure, I don't remember. Maybe I'm supposed to get several. I don't remember. Did we finish the mission? Because it didn't say mission complete or whatever. Yeah, I just talked to him right now, but I didn't see anything. No. So here's what he's got, but I don't... So I got a Choco Runner, I guess? Chocobos with the next level listed as 0 cannot advance further. Catching chocobos is a whole thing. Oh, really? Okay, maybe we'll have to do this at another time. I just was trying to do the mission. but I thought they just wanted me to catch like one. Maybe I was wrong. Because I thought it was a mission, but if it's like I have to do all the stuff, you have to raise them. Okay. Okay, we'll do this like later. Because I'm not really, does that mean I should like do this right now, Chocobos? Can I do anything right now? This Chocobo cannot advance any further. Is it because we need to give him greens? Feed Chocobos. But what's Choco Browser? Oh, it tells you what you've got. I've got a normal one, I guess. And it tells me how many Geishel and Hoshna greens, because we don't have Mehmet or Silkus right now. Okay. Nutritive greens. Yeah, maybe I'll do this off stream since it does look like a really big thing. Would you like to change the nutritive greens? No, this is fine. Okay, I'll figure this out later then. It does seem kind of involved. Okay. Okay, and then actually I think we could have just go back up to the ship here. Okay. I think Mount Gegazet is next. I have to go back and do sphere break, but I don't have a clue, so how to do that. Like I tried watching this one streamer do it to figure out to understand it, because you get like this grid and you've got like the silver coins on the outside and the gold on the inside, but all I heard was 3, 4, blah 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 blah. That's all I heard. And as soon as I heard numbers, I swear you can ask Nora, I was sitting there staring at it, but I'm like, as soon as I hear them talking about numbers, it's like my brain just does not want to focus at all. Actually, let's also turn normal for now. I do have problems with numbers, Nor, that's true. Ronso Rampage. Some of the younger Ronso are planning on defying Kimahri's orders and attacking Meguado. Sounds like a Ronso problem, but still. Okay. What's he say? Setting up concert here, my tech laughs at the cold. Sphere break is fun. What do you have me? I hit Alt R on your keyboard, Nord? I don't remember hitting no Alt.
Yuna must leave. Ronso youth use force, seek vengeance for fallen Ronso. Garrick lead angry Ronso youth, decide to take revenge on Guado. Garrick go to battle. Now Garrick climb Peak Tell Mountain battle plan.
And you're just gonna wait here?
Garrick hear voice of mountain. Garrick change mind. Kimahri hope so.
Oh.
And if he doesn't?
Kimahri stop Ronso youth.
That's crazy.
Elder Kimahri have no choice.
Uni, this isn't good.
There's still time. Should we follow them?
Let's go.
We're going up. Maybe we can reason with him.
If Yuna go, Kimahri think Garrick listen. Maybe. If not, Kimahri deal with Garrick.
Hopefully he listens. Mission time. Garrick, in his hatred of Guado, has decided to launch an attack. Meet him on the top of the summit of Mount Gegazet. Stop him by force. That's what it takes. Stop Garrick's attack. Get up there sooner. No destination available. This Garrick's work. Go to destination. Fix pad there. Oh, okay. So I guess we can't just go up there. They want us to go through. Okay. So I haven't seen the enemies on Mount Gagazet for this chapter, so we'll see what we're getting ourselves into it.
For Garrick here.
What does she say? Okay, here we go. They're gonna make me go up this again. Going on up here.
No problem.
Okay. Oh, did she just get hit with bad stuff? Of course she did. It looks like poison and sleep. What is the sleep? What is sleep? What is sleep? Phoenix. Remedy.
Oh yeah.
I do really like the look of the alchemist outfit too. I think it's pretty cool. Ronso youth wait long time for battle. Maybe they just want to be in a fight. This is their excuse to get into a battle. I don't know. They kind of remind me of they kind of remind me of I'm having a brain fart right now. From Star Trek. The guys with the Klingons. I don't know why I'm like having a brain fart right now. Like just watching Star Trek last night and I'm like remind me of I can't think of what they're called right now. Oh, I can't believe she missed it, but she did. Death proof. Well, to be fair, it was a cute episode. Here was the thing. That episode was probably one of my least liked episodes. I didn't think they did a bad job. I just felt like it was a useless episode. It was very like... It didn't give us anything. I felt like it was not very good. Yeah, I should probably do darkness. That's a good. That's a good call. Yeah, I probably should do darkness. So the episode, we were watching TNG, and the episode that we watched was one where Picard was like Robin Hood, and there's this character named Vosh from a earlier episode where him and Vosh meet on Ryza. Anyways, they meet again because they're gonna go to this like archaeology meeting, whatever, and then Q sends them back into time, and they do the whole like Maid Marian Robin Hood thing. It was just like not a good episode. But I was thinking we had a Barkley episode right before that one too, and I usually don't love the Barkley episodes, but I thought that one was better. O will mount and tell Garrick. Ronso will watch with own eyes. Season 4 isn't holding up to Season 3, although I'm pretty sure we've had this conversation several times before. I don't know, have we? We might have. I don't think we've talked about Season 4 versus Season 3. Not really paying attention to what Yuna's HP is right now. Okay. Maybe I should throw a heal once in a while when we're in combat. I'm just not even thinking about it, to be honest. So I think I'll do a heal. Yeah, I'm gonna do a heal this next combat.
This had better be worth it.
I wanted to save this for something special.
Okay. And I know there's like some mixes with the alchemists. They're supposed to be really nice, but I don't really know what they are. So maybe at some point what I'll do is I'll get online and see what those are, because I don't know if I'm gonna get a chance to use it or not. Mountain. Wait, is that was the way we were going? I hope so. I have to take care of Riku after this. Items. What did she had sleep. Okay, remedy. And let's go ahead and give her a high potion. We'll do for Yuna too. Okay, there we go. Mountain Gate. That'll take me down to the beginning, and we don't want that. But if I go to Mountain Gate, can it take me to the top? I don't know. I don't remember. Yeah, sure. I guess I could use a different potion. It doesn't have to be Mega Potion. I'm just like,
Forgot to mention I had this.
it's no longer Yojimbo. I don't like. We're not in as much danger. I just feel like I'm constantly in danger because of the anxiety from playing that one. Which way was I? Oh yeah, this way. Okay. It's good for getting back. Okay. I figured it might take me to the top. I fixed it, but... I'm thankful that these games allow me to like grind my dress spheres and stuff to make it like, like so I can just get through it, you know? High Summoner want to stop Garrick. High Summoner want the impossible. Wado die or Ronso die. Only 2 paths. Ooh. That's kind of like... starting to sound like Sith right there. You know what I'm saying, Nord? Like... The way we're going? Okay. I'm not sure exactly where it is I'm supposed to be going, like if I need to climb that or go this way. I'm not really sure. I guess we're gonna figure it out.
Mention I had this.
All right.
Yeah, and they had he had Oversoul on him, so yeah, it's going pretty well with the freaking having a Dark Knight. I don't think this is the way, but I don't know where it is I'm supposed to be going exactly. Yes, only Sith speak in absolute. Like, I don't think this is I think I'm gonna turn this off for... I accidentally hit frequent. I can hit. There we go. Okay. Okay, Nora just told me pumpkin spice almonds are... We're not even in summer. It's not time for pumpkin spice stuff yet. Oh, it's ones that didn't sell. That's funny. I'm sorry. I like pumpkin spice stuff, but it's got to be the right time of the year. Wait. Yeah, I don't think we need to go that way. Over here, nothing. Yeah, I like pumpkin spice, CB. I think pumpkin spice is good, but it has to be the right time of the year. Like, I don't want to have pumpkin spice right now. Like, it's just not the right time of the year. I love pumpkin spice. I love pumpkin spice lattes and all that. I got no problems with some pumpkin spice. I had a pumpkin spice baby. Freaking love pumpkin spice. Okay, this is no. Yep, I love them. I love it. I love when it's that time of the year. I know they try to be like, oh, it's so basic. I'm like, it's basically good. Like, I'm sorry. My grandmother used to always get all the pumpkin spice stuff during fall. And so I really liked it. My grandmother would always get like all the seasonal stuff. Like, so I'm kind of a sucker for it. Yeah, is this where I'm supposed to be? Oh, I guess it is.
Ronso, hold anger no longer. Ronso, youth fearless, go to battle with Guado.
And if I ask you not to go?
Mountain tell Ronso to go.
What if you can't go?
Summoner not hold Ronso anger with puny arms.
You just
But
called
if I
your arms
do,
puny.
You will stop this talk of vengeance.
Very well, but Garrick never fall.
Somebody's a few spheres short of a garment grid.
Typical Ronso.
Good point, but I was talking about Uni.
I summoner Yuna. No true Ronso anger.
Okie dokie. Okay, who is this? It's Yuna, is that? Okay. It's time to do the thing that I just learned from Yojimbo. Is it Mega Potion? I don't know why I always stop and think, is that Mega Potion right? I'm like used to using Mega Potion. I'm like, maybe we should be using High Potion. Look at this beautiful cutscene.
Enough vengeance, Garrick.
Ronso keep word. Yuna defeat Garrick in battle. Garrick honor Yuna's wish, not go to battle.
Thank you.
Garrick not need thanks. Garrick underestimate Yuna. Garrick now understand he is weak in battle. Garrick wait. Destroy Guado after he become better warrior.
Oh God. He still wants war. You scored the Wishbringer garment grid. Dun, 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 dun. I'd say we pounded Gagazette back into shape, wouldn't you? Something tells me we haven't stopped Garrett for good. The rest we'll have to leave up to Kamari. Okay, let's do a quick save since we're here. Dun, 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 dun. Then we're gonna go back to Gagazette because I'm gonna talk to Kamari. I don't feel right just like, yep, we finished that. We're just gonna not go back and talk to Kamari about it. Yuna's words touch Garrick. I don't know about that. Garrick stops worrying. Ronso give thanks to High Summoner. Okay, so there's nothing? Okay, I thought we were gonna get something. Okay. Board the ship. Your friendly neighborhood goings. That's original. How did fiends get inside the temple? Yeah, pain's kind of a pain. The pain train. Okay, Zarnakin Ruins time. No mission. The fiends that attack all the other temples seem to be leaving the place alone. The monkeys, on the other hand, are out of control. We're gonna go and explore it because we haven't seen it. We haven't seen it since last chapter, so we're just gonna kind of get an idea of what's. If it's the same, it's the same. Whatever. I have to check every single place, even if it says there's no mission. This is just to make sure. The dome may be having major monkey trouble, but at least the view from here is still breathtaking. This is spectacular. I could stand here forever. The monkeys are out of control, you say? It's all about the monkey business, Nord, isn't it? You would know. We really like it here. Maybe we'll build a house. Without the crowds, it's almost as if the ruins belong entirely to us. I'm checking the comm sphere now. Hey, Doki. I am subject matter expert, yeah. I guess that's true. We're gonna run into the enemies and we'll see. Sometimes they're a little bit tougher in the chapter we haven't seen them in yet. Isaru says he might have to close the dome for a while. Fiends prowl our fabulous dome, so don't forget to stock up on supplies. No time for that, thanks. It's funny to me how, like, now I'm just like, you know what? Keep Riku as a healer, and Yuna can be a Dark Knight. I think it's funny because I've always just been like, no, Yuna, she has to heal or do magic stuff. Yeah. Wait, if you do high potion, is it on multiple or nope? What if you do this? Nope. Okay, I just wanted to know. Okay, so mega potion can do all of them, and it's 2,000, which is nice. And it doesn't, it's just nice because you don't waste your potions too. It's kind of cool. I think Alchemist is kind of overpowered. Alchemist with the dark Dark Knight. No kidding. Is he taking... Oh, Pain's... Okay. Ooh, we actually having a hard time with this one. Maybe I'm gonna have a hard time with this. Oh my gosh. This one's actually giving me more problems than Yojimbo. I should like see. I'm not watching what they're attacking darkness with him for. Let me see. Okay, so the darkness is doing pretty good, so it's fine. He is a beefcake. That's a beefcake enemy. For real. Oh, there's another chest over here. Yeah, I say just keep Riku on like healing duty.
Save this for something special.
Yeah, she does sound like she's doing a wicked witch voice. Easy as pie. Nor do you think that the third Final Fantasy game is going to come out in the beginning of 2027? Or do you think it's going to be later? No, you do not think it's going to come out in early 2027? I think a lot of people are speculating that because of the 30th anniversary. I think it won't be until 2028, honestly. That might actually be nice because I could probably finish all of Kingdom Hearts if that's the case.
I've heard that fiends have been appearing at the temples. Do you know anything?
They're coming from the chambers of the faith.
It pains me to hear that.
And Zanarkand?
There are fiends as always. No more, no fewer. But the ruin tours are another matter. The only things thriving here are the monkeys. And Sid lost interest in the business and quit. I haven't heard from him since. I guess that
He
makes
looked at
me
Riku like Riku
Zanarkand's
knows.
lone defender. Well,
I guess
time to
Riku
do
kind of
some
knew because we
defending.
did meet him in the
Until next time.
Thunderlands. Isuru is just trying to make $1. Since he's not worshiping, you know, Yevon, he has to figure out what's he gonna do. He was looking at me when he mentioned monkeys. That's funny, Nor. Talk to these monkeys. I did need some more remedies. Well, at least since all the people aren't coming through, I can get to the chests because the first time we came through here, we could barely get anything from any of the chests. Ooh, 200 gil. Or 2,000 gil, rather. 200 is very different. Grab all this. Probably nothing new here, but we'll still go through it just in case. Also, I don't mind taking my revenge because I came in here and it was really annoying. And now that I've got some powerful like dress spheres equipped and quite a bit leveled, it's kind of nice. Twirl it.
Piece of cake.
My suffering mirrors yours.
My suffering mirrors yours. That's very gothic sounding. So goth. Just so goth at heart. What is going on here? Okay. And what is going on here?
You got it? I'll steal it.
The white cape. Who is this? Oh, it's... Okay, Yuna. I'm having to switch all this, to switch them all out because they couldn't. They had everything grayed out on their dressphere, so. Do you remember Mars First Logistics? No, is this a game? Is that a game? I don't know anything about it, honestly. Was thinking about getting it. Oh, okay. I would ask just because you never know. You might not. Let me check it out. Ooh, this looks fun. You might like this. Yeah, this looks good. I like the art too. Yeah, that looks like a good game, Nord. Has anybody got anything cool for from the spring sale? I got some cheap games. Actually, Nord recently bought me Inkle Naughty, which is a pretty cool game that I've been wanting for a while. And then I got I think it was Trigger Trinity, and then 2 Tales games is what I ended up getting from the spring sale. Oh, and then I also got the like Final Fantasy Saga games that were on Game Boy. So yeah, I had a pretty good haul from spring sale. It didn't go like, you know, all out, but I still got enough. I'm very happy with it, so. What was I doing? Oh yeah, right, sorry. We're equipping. Put them back into a different mode, I guess. Keep the dresspheres going. Those are nice and strong dresspheres. Rude.
May pain be my blade.
Oh, he died pretty quick. I was not expecting that. Okay.
May pain be my blade. I guess there's no choice.
Here comes my trump card.
Dang, dude, I'm so sorry. You used to be way more powerful, but we just got strong all of a sudden. I'm okay with this. Riku's like, I've brought out the winning card.
There's enough pain to go around.
You would know pain. Oh, I learned X potion. Nice. I don't know what the X potion is. Okay. So, it doesn't seem like there's anything new down here, so we're leaving. Even.
May pain be my blade.
We probably didn't even have to use dark. That's the wrong way. I want to go this way. I'm gonna turn this off. I'm gonna turn off the frequency.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Just till we get out of here. Meant to do a heal.
May pain be my blade.
Okay, here we go. Oh, oops. I didn't mean to do that. I guess I should jump up there. There we go. Okay, so all we got out of this one was we talked to Isaru. And it sounds like it's not going so good here. Because all that was coming around were monkeys. Sounds like. It was a monkey business. Okay, back to the ship. How did fiends get inside the temple? Friendly neighborhood goings. That's original. Okay. Just saying the same thing still. And I think our last place to go that is not a hotspot is Luca. And Luca's where we gotta do the sphere break. Nord. Do you want to do sphere break? Like, okay. It's in Luca. It says the new game Sphere Break is all the rage in Luca these days. They're giving out a dress for whoever wins the tournament. Gotta win the tournament. Great. Okay, I will go there and save. They're partying with some balloons. I want a balloon. There's a chest. I want that instead.
No reports of fiend activity here. Guess there's no guild to
He'd
be
be
made
like,
in
no,
Luca.
get it for me.
Everyone's worked up about some kind of sphere breaking contest.
That's Sphere Break. You should enter. The grand prize is a dress sphere.
Great! I've been practicing.
Well, let's go take a look.
You can't go anywhere in Luca without hearing about Sphere Break. And now it's just about time for the competition to get underway.
That lady next to her kind of had some red eyes there.
But first, a word from our sponsor, Lord Rin.
Ren, hello. Oh, there he is.
From Nusa Jnuha. I am looking forward to a fair competition. May the best man win.
Go time!
Good milk do we.
Sphere Break competition qualification. I'm going to turn off my avatar and Nora's gonna come over here and see if he's gonna be able to figure this one out. I do not want to do it. All right, Nord. It's Nord's time. He is team tagging into the game. Here you go, Nord. Thank you.
Alright, defeat the players gathered in Luca and claim the grand prize, a dressphere, for yourself. Advancing to the finals, you coins prescribed for the tournament to challenge people holding core spheres. You must win 3 matches to advance. You can't play against the same opponent more than once. Search the city for opponents to play. Disqualifications: if you lose 3 matches, you'll be disqualified from the tournament. Okay. Reptile, bird, wasp, Araman. Okay. How do you play, I guess? Yeah. So it looks like we have. You can save between matches. Good to know. Race against the clock to create multiples, the core sphere's core number by combining the numbers of the 16 coins on the board. Tutorial covers the core sphere and coins, both critical aspects of the game of Sphere Break. Sphere in the center of the board is called the core sphere. The number on the core sphere is called core number. Core number can be any number from 1 to 9. In this example, the core number is 3. Why is it written weird then? Alright. You know what this is making me think of? It's making me think of, like, when you have to prove that you're not a robot. You're funny. Alright. The 4 coins surrounding the core sphere are your entry coins. So we got a 3, a 5, a 8. Entry coins are central to advancing the game. Be provided by the player. Without entry coins, you can't play Sphere. Must have at least 4 different entry coins to play Sphere Break. Entry coins used in the game are lost once the game is over. Okay. So, win or lose, you lose them? Okay. However, there are places you can find new entry coins. You can also win them while playing Sphere. Oh, okay, well that's good. You can sell any unwanted entry coins using the coin selection menu. Border coins. 12 coins surrounding the entry coins are called border coins. Okay, why do they have to have all the weird textures and stuff on this? Because it's throwing me off. Like, I guess we got a 3, 1, 2, 6, 5, 3, 6, 4? Is that a 4? 7? Bottom left. There are no letters, Hazzy. It's not an A. So 7 maybe? See, this doesn't seem. It seems like an unnecessary complication to make it hard to see what it is. I don't like this already, but okay. 7, 7, 3, 1, I'm assuming. Border coins are used in combination with entry coins. This isn't math. At least not yet. So far, it's like just being able to read what they're covering up partially. Oy. Altogether, this is not good for somebody with color blindness. It does seem like a scam, yes. Altogether, there are 16 entry and border coins on the board at the start. All coins are numbered from 1 to 9. Combine these numbers, make multiples of the core number. So multiples of 3. Okay. Or multiples of 8. Basic rules of play. Sphere Break is essentially a number game. You win by combining the numbers on the coins to make multiples of the core number. Let's try combining some coin numbers. The core sphere displays the core number, which is 8 in the current example. The help window at the top of the screen contains 2 vital pieces of information. Sum shows the total of the currently selected coins. Break multiples shows the next 3 multiples of the core number. Yes, 8, 16, 24. Getting a sum that equals a break multiple, the basic object of Sphere Break. Okay, a sum based on what though? Going across? Is it diagonally? How does this work? We haven't selected any coins yet, so the sum is currently 0. Since the core number is 8, the next 3 break multiples are 8, 16, and 24. For this example, we'll need to select coins whose numbers add up to a multiple of 8. That is 8, 16, 24, 32, and so on. The first coin selected must always be one of the 4 entry coins at the center of the board. Okay. Until we select our first coin, the help window will display choose an entry coin. Let's start by selecting the coin number 5. Okay, well from there, going to the 3 makes the most sense because that would be it. Selected points will spin so you can easily tell which coins have already been selected. The sum in the help window now shows 5. The total of all currently selected coins. Once selected, a coin remains selected until the end of the turn. There's no changing your mind. Well, you've selected our first coin. The message in the help window changes to choose another coin. For the rest of the turn, we can freely choose from either entry or border coins. So now we have sum of 5, and the next 3 break multiples are 8, 16, and 24. If the sum were to increase by 3, it would become 8. Plus 3 equals 8, one of the break multiples. As luck would have it, there is a border coin. Oh, they don't have to be connected? I thought they had to be next to each other. Okay. There's a border coin number 3 here. So let's select it and see what happens. Sum is now 5 plus 3, 8, which equals one of the break multiples. When the sum equals a break multiple, a core break occurs, and the turn ends. Okay. Did the middle ones not go away, though? Let's take a closer look at what we just did. We made a core break by selecting a border coin numbered 3. But what would have happened if we'd selected a coin numbered 1? Well, have to grab the 2 afterwards, I'm assuming? In this case, it comes to 6. Next, we'll select the adjacent border coin number 2. Okay, core break. We first selected an entry coin numbered 5, then we selected a border coin number 1, coin number 2. Some of these coins is 8, which equals one of the break multiples. As you could see, there is more than one way to make a core break. In our first example, we used 2 coins to make a core break. Second example, we used 3. Number of coins you decide to use to make a core break is up to you, and this will be important later on. I'm gonna say why? Okay, I guess we'll get to it. For now, let's see what would have happened if we selected a border coin number 6. Well, I guess we'd have to be shooting. After selecting entry coin number 5. As we would expect, the sum becomes 11, 5 plus 6. Sum is now higher than the first break multiple of 8. The next 3 break multiples are now 16, 24, and 32. Let's try for a core break using break multiple of 16. Reach 16, we need to add 5 to the current sum, 11. So let's select this border coin. Okay. 5 plus 6 plus 5 is 16, so we made a core break. You can aim for any number shown as a break multiple to make a core break. However, carelessly using a large number of coins is not to your advantage. Okay, so you don't want to be going through the coins? Okay. Border coins you use to make a core break disappear at the end of the turn. Naturally, in the following turn, you'll be able to use coins that have disappeared. Or you'll be unable to use the coins that have disappeared. So you're hurting yourself in the long run. Okay. Entry coins, however, will never disappear. So can you use multiple entry coins? I assume so. Alright, after a few turns have passed, border coins that have disappeared will reappear. Okay. You choose again these coins like any others. Border coins, other than those used when making a core break, can also disappear. By design, border coins only remain on the board for a limited time. Each turn, the number on the border coin increases by 1. Oh, so they just go up on their own. Border coins numbered 1 will be around for a while to come. Border coins numbered 9 will disappear at the end of the current turn, regardless of whether or not they are used to make a core break. So you probably want to quickly get use out of them if you want them. something? Alright. Keep this in mind when deciding which coins to select. This concludes the tutorial on the basic rules of play. Turns. Tutorial explains the concept of turns as they relate to sphere break. Yeah, so what is the other person going to be? Same thing? Okay. A game of sphere break consists of a series of turns. Turn-related information is shown in the window in the upper left corner of the screen. The current display shows that it is turn 1 of a 15-turn game. Right now, the core number is 3. Let's make a core break by selecting the entry coin numbered 5 and a border coin numbered 1. Okay. When a core break is made, the turn ends. Turn 1 is ended and turn 2 is about to begin. Turns advance one by one as you make core breaks. For our example, we've now skipped ahead to turn 15. Since this is a 15-turn game, turn 15 is the final turn. Not all games are only 15 turns. Seems like this is going to be time-consuming. Okay, let's go ahead and finish the turn. The core number is 9, so we need to make a multiple of 9. It's only necessary for the 5. We'll select an entry coin numbered 5. I guess it's probably going to have us do the 3 here. 1 border coin number 3, and then a 1. Okay. Got a core break. That's a core break. Complete. Complete the last turn. Completing the last turn completes the game. Okay. With the game now complete, the results are displayed. See the tutorial on winning and losing for details on what decides. Okay, yeah, that's kind of what I want to see now. Alright, winning and losing. Oh my god. It opened up a new menu. Okay. This is going to be involved. Deciding factors. The tutorial explains the various conditions that determine the outcome of the game. If you win, various prizes are awarded, depending on the actions over the course of the game. On the other hand, if you lose, your 4 entry coins are lost. Single core break is not enough to win a game of sphere break. You need to make many core breaks as you advance toward the final turn. If you're playing a 15-turn game, you need to meet the quota by turn 15 in order to win. See the tutorial on meeting the quota for more detail on quotas. If at any time the player is unable to make a core break with the available coins, the game is immediately lost. Wow. Okay. Border coins used to make a core break appear from the board for several, or disappear from the board for several turns. Right now we're going for a 48, and we're at a 46 at the moment, and it wants me to select, I think this is a 7. Is it? No, it was a 2? No. What? No, that doesn't make sense because there's a 2 right above it. Okay, whatever. I don't know what that number is that they're showing me when they show me that. I'm assuming it's a 7 though. Okay, that's going to be very helpful. Could you just write them like they're numbers? Border coins used to make a core break disappear from the board for several. If you use too many coins in a given turn, you'll have fewer coins to choose from until the coins reappear. With the fewer border coins there are on the board, the more difficult it is to make a core break. Okay, so right now we're at 19 and we're about to add 3, which is going to get us to 22. In this example, the sum is 19, and the core number is 8. So the next break multiple that will make a core break is 24. However, the only border coin remaining is numbered 1. Oh, we already have the 3. So before this 3, it would have been 16. So this is just going to take us to 20. But they're saying. Collecting this coin will only raise the sum to 20, 19 plus 1. Not enough for a core break. A break multiple cannot be created. In this case, you immediately lose the game. The game ends before the final turn is reached. Meeting the quota. Border coins used to make a core break disappear from the board for several turns, so it's generally advantageous to use as few border coins as possible. However, there is a minimum number of border coins that must be used to make core breaks in the course of the game. Quota is the number of border coins you must use by the end of the final turn. Okay, so that's what the quota is. And in this case, with a quota of 20, that means that we have to use all 16 of them and then use 4 of them again at least after they've disappeared. So that means we're going to have to burn through them and then have them reappear. Okay. Quota is shown in the upper left window. Currently 0 of 20 is displayed. The number on the right of the quota is... The number on the right is the quota needed to win the game. In this example, the quota is 20. This means you must use 20 border coins to make core breaks in 15 turns of play. The number on the left is the number of points you have earned towards the quota. Or now consider the number of border coins you have used to make core breaks. Since no border coins have been used to make a core break yet, the number is still 0. If you use 1 border coin to make a core break, then your quota points increase by 1. For each border coin you select, you get 1 quota point. Remember, you only get quota points by selecting border coins. So, no matter how many cores you select, doesn't matter, sounds like what they're saying. If you use an entry coin to make a core break, it will not disappear, but you also won't get a quota point. So remember that making core breaks using only entry coins won't help you meet the quota. Okay. As soon as the quota is met, the player immediately wins and the game is over. Oh. So you don't have to go until the 15 turns in this case. If you can do it faster. Okay, that's good to know. Alright, so by getting to the 20 quota, even though it was turn 12, it's complete here. Okay. On the other hand, if the quota isn't met by the end of the final turn, the player loses. Can the other player fail to do that? So in order to meet the quota, you need to use as many border coins as possible when making core breaks. Since border coins you use disappear for several turns, you run the risk of being unable to make a core break if you use too many. Yeah, so it's finding a balance. Okay. Ultimately, you need to find the right balance and always keep the next turn in mind. This concludes the quota tutorial. Time limit. Game sphere break consists of multiple turns. Each of these turns has a time limit. The blue numbers in the upper left window show the time remaining in the current turn. Okay, so sounds like the time comes back after each turn. The core sphere determines the time limit of the turn. Core sphere time limit is 60 seconds per turn. So each turn the player would have 60 seconds to make a core break. Time limit begins to count down as soon as the turn starts. If a core break isn't made... Okay, time's up, the player loses the game. It's funny, because it didn't even give me a chance to finish reading that last. Okay. You'll need to think fast when playing core spheres with short time limits. This concludes the time limit tutorial. Lovely. Previous menu. We're doing coin traits now, I think. The following tutorials explain the various traits coins can possess. Oh! Okay, yeah, I think I understand border and entry, but border traits are special powers inherent to some border coins. Border coin number 3, trait, doesn't have a trait. Moving the cursor over a coin will display the coin's stats in the lower left window. The coin is a border coin whose number is 3. It has no traits. Let's look at another border coin. This one gives plus 50 gil. Okay. Coin's number is also 3, but it has the border trait plus 50 gil. Without a close inspection of their traits, these would appear to be identical coins with the number 3. Now let's try combining the 50 gil border coin with an entry coin. So this entry coin, number 3, value 200 gil, stock 10 coins? Why do they have to add another layer? Okay, whatever. Moving the cursor to an entry coin also displays information about the coin. In this case, value 200 gil. 3 and 3. 6. When you combine the entry coin with the previous border coin, 50 gil is displayed. The new stats of the entry coin show that the coin's value has gone up by 50 gil to 250 gil. Okay, so by following up the border after the core, we took the core's 200 to 250? Similarly, combining the entry coin with a negative 100 gil border coin will cause the entry coin's value to drop by 100 gil. Oh, great. In the same way, combining entry coins with border coins that have a plus coins or negative coins trait causes your stock of the entry coin to rise or fall. We've seen how the traits of border coins affect the stats of entry coins when they are combined. Use these border traits wisely to alter your entry coins to your advantage and come out on top. Alright. Remember that border traits only affect the stats of the first entry coin selected each turn. So I only have to worry about it affecting the first one. There are more border traits than the ones discussed in this tutorial, but we'll leave those for you to discover and figure out on your own. Oh, cool! That concludes the border traits tutorial. No, I don't want anyone to try to do it. I want this to go away from the game. This is unnecessary. Entry traits. Where you explain entry traits. Entry coin stats include special traits such as quota times 2. Oh my god, that sucks. They're called entry traits. Let's select this entry coin with a quota times 2 trait and start the turn. We've selected one border coin. Normally this would only give us 1 point towards the quota in the upper left window. Oh, maybe it's going to count as 2 rather than like meaning our quota instead of being times 2 going up to 40. However, since we're using an entry coin with a quota times 2 trait, we get 2 points towards the quota. Okay, using entry coins with traits such as quota times 2 can make it much easier to meet the quota. Okay, there are many entry traits and the vast majority are advantageous. Many fierce opponents cannot be defeated without clever use of these traits. Remember though, not all entry coins have traits. This concludes the entry traits tutorial. Echoes. Cool, because there wasn't enough stuff. The following tutorial discusses echoes, an advanced sphere break technique. Coin count echo. The tutorial explains coin count echoes. When making a core break, if you use the same number of coins you used in a previous turn, you receive bonus quota points, making it much easier to meet the quota. The technique is called a coin count echo. If any of the 4 entry coins you choose to begin the game with have the C count echo trait, where's coin count will appear in the middle left window. Okay. The top number is the number of coins you used to make a core break in the previous turn. The bottom number shows how many turns you've successfully echoed that coin count. Currently both are 0. Okay. To demonstrate, let's start by making a regular core break. Alright, Alright, so we got a 3. So I'm assuming we're going to want to try and get a 3 again, but this time for a 12. We use a total of 3 entry coins and border coins to make the core break. Since we used 3 coins this last turn, the left window now reads coin count 3. If we use 3 coins again in the next turn, we'll complete an echo. Okay. The next turn has started. Let's make another core break with 3 coins. So 5 and 5. 2. Yay. We use 1 entry coin and 2 border coins, a total of 3 to make the core break. Oh, does the amount of border and entry coins matter as well? Or does it just have to be a total of 3? Since we successfully echoed a previous turn, message echo bonus is displayed. Okay. But what is the echo bonus going to be exactly? Normally, this core break would give us 2 coda points, 1 for each border coin used. However, we also get an echo bonus, which is equal to the border coin used times the number of consecutive echoes. Since this is our first echo, the bonus is 2 times 1, so 2. Okay. Remember, the echo bonus is calculated with the number of border coins used to make a core break, so you won't get any bonus at all if you don't use border coins. Okay, definitely incentivizes you to use. If you make another echo on the next turn, echo times 2, using 2 border coins, the echo bonus will be 2 times 2 equals 4 quota points. Keep echoing using 2 border coins, and your bonus will climb 6, 8, 10. The longer you can keep it up, the higher the bonus. However, if you fail to make an echo, the count will drop back to echo times 0, and you'll have to start again. If we had made this core break with a total of 3 coins, we would have made another echo. However, we used only 1 coin. Since we failed to make another echo, the count is now returned to echo times 0. Our core break used 1 coin, so now the window displays coin count 1. If we want to try for a coin count echo next turn, we'll have to make a core break using a coin. This concludes the coin count echo tutorial. Multiplier echoes. The tutorial explains multiplier echoes. When making a core break, if you use the same multiplier as you used in the previous turn, you receive bonus quota points, making it much easier to meet the quota. The technique is called a multiplier echo. If any of the 4 entry coins you choose to begin the game with have the multi-echo trait, multiplier, will appear in the middle left window. The top number is the multiplier you used to make a core break in the previous turn. The bottom number shows how many turns you successfully echoed that multiplier. Currently both numbers are 0. To demonstrate, let's make a core break. The current core number is 2. Having to start with a 5, we need to get to 8. We made the core break with a sum of 8. 8 is 4 times this core turn's core number of 2. So if our core break for the next turn also has a sum that is 4 times the core number, we will have successfully made a multiplier echo. Oh my god. Okay. So because we went 4 times the amount, we would want to try and do that again. But how is that? How does that work with the same core number of 2? Like, you can't do 8 again. Let's try to make another core break with a sum that's 4 times the core number. Oh, the core number changed. Oh, so the core number is going to change as well? Okay. Okay, so now we're going to be shooting for a 12. So since the core number is 3, last turn's multiplier was 4, we need a sum of 12. 3 times 4 to successfully make a multiplier. So 5, 6, and 1. We made a core break using a sum of 12. Since we successfully echoed the previous turn, echo bonus is displayed. The bonus equals the target multiplier times number of consecutive echoes. In this example, the target multiplier was 4. And this is our first echo, so the bonus is 4 times 1 equals 4 quota points. As with coin count echoes, the more consecutive echoes you can make, the bigger your bonus. Once you miss an echo, you have to start back over from 0. Lovely. This concludes the multiplier echo tutorial. Alright, where can we save? Where's the minimap? Is it gone? Up the stairs? Okay. Okay. Get a save before we ruin everything. Okay, so we gotta win 3, right? Anyways, she's a 2-star. Let's find out who let's find the chumps. Is there just one player up here? Oh, did you see that? There was a chest back there. How do you get to it? Okay. Lunar curtain times 3. Thank you. Thanks. I learned a thing. I'm just gonna go find chests instead. I'm not gonna do all this other. It's map, but it's also other stuff. Okay. This guy is terrible. He doesn't know the rules at all. We'll be the first to the finals. Okay, so it seems like so far almost all the people are busy. Okay, this is another 2-star. So you can't go up to anybody that's already in the game. Okay, that's kind of annoying as well. So you gotta find people who aren't currently busy. Is everybody a 2-star? What do you mean by the front? Like out this way? Okay. Okay, this guy's a level 3, so we'll avoid him. Lacking guard. But who knows, maybe there's something. You won't find another player here older than me. That's for sure. All right, blind old lady, let's go. But it doesn't mean we can't have ourselves a nice little match, does it? Grandpa. Oh. Blind old man. I'm sorry, I was wrong. Let's go. All right, begin match. So when do we get to see? Is this an 8? That's what it looks like. But this gives us stuff, so... I don't know what seek count, whatever the hell is, but okay. All right. What? That apparently was not an 8. I thought it was an 8. I guess it was a 6. Okay, see, that part sucks right there. Okay. Yeah, Alright, I might already be losing this, because so many things have already gone away, but we haven't gotten anything new, but we can just do this. Alright, there, now more come back. Okay, what do we got? We got a 9 in the middle. Is this a 6 this time? Or is this an 8? I don't like that part. I don't like that part of the game. You think it's a 9? Oh, no. The one I'm over. Anyways, I gotta be acting because freaking time is ticking here. Yeah, there's a timer. Isn't that fun? I can't read what this is. I think this is a 4. Okay. Okay, we got a 4. I don't know how the other person is doing, though. See, that's kind of a weird thing about it. It seems like you're technically in competition with yourself more than you are in competition with another person. That part seems kind of weird to me, but I don't know. You know, whatever. Yeah, I'm guessing this is a 6 again, rather than 8. Is this a 7? Okay, so these high potions and stuff that I'm earning, does that actually matter? Oh, the 8s are more neat looking than the 6s? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I get it. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so we should have won, I guess. Right? Okay, yeah, we win. Take that, Grandpa! Had any way to treat an old man? That's why I picked on you on purpose. I sought you out. They... yeah. I don't understand what the other team is doing, or the other player is doing, though. Like, it's not showing where they're at in terms of how it's going. But whatever, right? How many of these do we got to win? 3? Okay, 10 turns to get to 25. That's actually kind of not what I want to do. And then these ones were all just, yeah, they're all just observers. $15 turns to get to 20. Okay. Okay, so... oh, shoot. It freaking... because it was multiples of 2 on that one. Yeah, I shouldn't have started with that. Okay. I gotta save the stuff on that. Multiples of 1. Okay. So this is just a failure on this one. Okay. keep thinking that this is a 4, but this is like a 7, isn't it? Okay. I gotta tell you a story after this, okay? Yeah. No! You talk out loud. Nord cannot stream at all. That's true. Yeah. Alright, that's 2 wins. How many wins do we have to have? Do you know? Okay. So, when I was, geez, 6 or 7, helping my grandma with a yard sale. And I was very precise about how I wrote my 1s and 7s and all that sort of stuff. And I always wrote a 1 with the line under it and a little bit of the tail on the top, because being ridiculously autistic, I thought, you know, you would do that in order to show that things were different. Anyways, people would get it confused with a 7. Apparently. Even though there's a line at the bottom of it. Anyway, it just kind of reminded me of that because of how the 7s are in this. Because these are annoying 7s. Mm-hmm. Oh, I gotta beat Shinra at the end. Lovely, I'm sure that's gonna go well. 9. Use this one up because it's gonna go away anyway. Okay, okay. Okay, we can't start with it. Multiple of 1. Okay, well that's gonna happen. Okay. Riku's not looking too good there.
Oh, I was so close.
Who beat you?
Shinra.
It's elementary, really, once you get the hang of it.
Gonna punch a kid
Once I
here.
outplay Yuna, the tournament is mine.
Get him, Yuna!
You're going down.
The probability you'll win is slim at best.
Okay, we have 15 turns. 50, the freaking quota. 45 seconds a turn. Lovely. I thought I got to save between. What? Oh, come on. So if this doesn't go well, I'm gonna have to do 2 fights. Great. I love it. Okay, so here, if you're gonna lose, don't let the end cutscene play out. Do you want to explain? You can reload and autosave right before this match. Oh, autosave. I see. I see. We've already gone through about 1/3 of the turn, gotten less than 1/5 of it. Oh, I could have swore we had a 7. Just screwed up my echo count there. Okay. I think if it's definitely looking like a loss, probably just want to stop it right now. The quota is the freaking crazy thing. You think what? No, it's fine. Unless there's something that you can do to make the turn go backwards. Okay, I'm gonna have... Kinda don't understand the labels on those center coins. Wish I had been paying better attention. Because like some of them here see like Wait, C count echo? What is C count echo? I'm probably gonna need you to look that up. Yeah. And then... No. C period count echo. I think forcing that to happen is probably gonna be how I'm gonna... Okay, so I'll probably like have to use that one and then keep going for 3s, or maybe 4. Probably. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's where it's gonna have to be. Okay. Fun. Okay, no problem. Okay, maybe I can also get some good RNG too with it. Not getting very many ones. Okay. Count echo. Yeah, that's the only one with a coin count echo. So, we're gonna need to get multiples of 4. Not losing anything off the sides of this. Alright, so we're gonna keep trying to go for 3. Okay, we can't go with that again. Gonna have to. What are the items supposed to be? All right, we're halfway there with 5 turns left. It's gonna be kind of hard to make. We need to make. Oh, I miscalculated. That was off. I thought I already had the amount. Here we go. We just screwed up our echo. That's not good. I think we probably got it. Okay. It would be nice if we had like one of the double quota things. That probably would have been the way to actually do it, is to go and fight somebody that would have allowed for something. Anyways. I don't want a light curtain. I don't care about all that. pushing. Oh. I counted off by 1. Okay. So I'm probably going to be doing this until the end of stream, and then you're not going to get anywhere. So if that's what you want. No, you can't get on and do anything. Because we're stuck in this. When I get done with it, no, I'm not going to get done with it. I'm going to keep doing this until the end of stream, but I'm probably not going to get it. No, I don't think I got the right bonuses that we're going to need. I think we need a multiplier. Like, I don't think I'm going to be able to pull off the 50 quota with 15 turns. No, there isn't an answer somewhere because it's too random. But, like, I think... Here's my thought process. I think by seeking out easier enemies, I screwed it. I probably needed to fight harder enemies to get a better sphere thing from them. Yeah. Yeah, but I don't know which ones they have. So I think we need to go into this having researched it beforehand. No. What I think you would be better off doing is playing from the last save and going and doing something enjoyable. I'll do some research on this, find out who I need to defeat. Yeah. Well, you have multiple hotspots, though, right? Okay. Well, yeah, go ahead and do one of the hotspots. I need to look this up. I need this one right here, the one right under the autosave. But or shoot, probably not. Yeah, then we would lose a whole flippin' hour. Okay, what is it very worthwhile winning this? Like, is the reward amazing? If it's not amazing, we could just go and lose. Shinra could use a win. That doesn't matter. Winning the tournament, losing the tournament, I don't think it matters. I'll look that up. Does winning or losing the tournament matter? What percentage? I don't have stuff open on you. Okay, so it's a big fucking difference. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have been saving over the file then. Well, get over here, do your thing. I need to look up a strategy. We shouldn't be going into this without strategies. Okay, I'm gonna say this right here while I still have a soapbox. This game is poorly designed in that it expects you to come in with a guide. Like, every single part of this game has felt like it. With few exceptions.
I mean, no word. I did say that I had seen on Reddit that people were saying that you're meant to just, like, play it the first time around. They want you to play it multiple times. I'm trying to get a certain percentage because I want to see the good ending. So, yeah. Give me a second, y'all. I'm trying... Oh, I forgot to do, head pats for, give me a second. Kind of need it. There. Head pats for myself. Thanks, Yami. I had forgotten that early off. Yeah, like, if I'm honest, Nord, I do like Final Fantasy X a lot more than FFX-2, but I appreciate what FFX-2 has, especially like with the garment grid and garment sphere situation. I think that's fun, but I do think there's a lot of stuff in here where it's like you should have a guide is what it feels like, and a lot of this stuff. But I think they also expect you to get in, play it one time through, and then do it again too. So you mean it doesn't play smoothly? Is that what you mean? Yeah, it does. It is not smooth. It's not smooth. It is not. Very accurate summation. But, like, I've been on Reddit and somebody had gotten a guide even, and they wanted 100% it, and they still were off, like, by 0.1%. They had 99%, so even with the guide, they didn't even. So, and I think this one actually might be harder to 100% than the other one. Okay, y'all. We might have, like, an early night because, if I could load this up and go do something else, but Nord was saying if I did that, he's gonna lose some of the stuff if I do that. I'm not sure, because I was gonna load it up and go to a hotspot. So I think what we'll do is maybe we'll go do some more like research, and then we'll come back tomorrow. Actually, since I would be leaving like 10 minutes early, which I don't really enjoy doing, but what I'll do is I'll like stream a little later tomorrow. Like maybe we'll stream like an hour longer, because I also left a little earlier on Tuesday after saving all those people and then running into Yojimbo, which I did not really expect. And I was just like, yeah, I'm not gonna go resave those people because I didn't realize that I should be like maybe I should like save or anything. And then I actually didn't. I don't know why, but I wasn't thinking about Yojimbo being forward. And by the time I already read CB's message, it already happened. So, but I think I'll do an extra hour tomorrow. Yes, sphere break, Nord is what it's called. So I will see y'all tomorrow at 7 p.m. and we'll go for longer. So the plan for tomorrow is we'll work some more on sphere break first thing. So it'll be pretty. I was gonna say chill, but it's sphere break, so I don't know how chill that is. And then we are going to try to finish up chapter 3 by doing the hotspots. I think we can get the hotspots done tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know how much. I don't know, like what all is gonna be in the hotspot stuff for tomorrow. I do know that when I get done with chapter 3 after we defeat the boss, I'm supposed to like I'm supposed to do some whistling action or something if I hear whistles, because I want to get the good ending. And so I had already looked like what are the things that I have to do in the chapters to make sure I get the good ending. So we already talked to Machen, and so that'll be the next thing to do. And then I think the next stuff that I have to do is all in chapter 5, I believe, in order to make sure that I get the good ending. I hope. Okay. Thanks for hanging out, Dale. It was good to see you again, CB. Yami, thank you for stopping by. I will see y'all later. Take care and have a wonderful rest of your evening. Sleep tight. Bye-bye.